Hello. I feel like I'm not leveled on this thing. Usually I have my laptop like up more, and then this chair, it doesn't work. Oh well, it is what it is. Something, okay, this is not, I need to minimize this. I don't know why like all these windows take up so much room. It's mad annoying. Um, so yeah, let me get into that. Hello. I was just thinking about you. You just left a comment on my video not too long ago, actually. Your thing isn't buffering. Yes, it's probably going to end up buffering, but I am on my laptop, which it does have a little bit of a better signal than my phone. So thankfully, so, oh, let's not show my arms. I'm kidding. Um, Hi. Yes, chick. Let me stop. I don't even know how you would say that. um, Well, actually, by your request, I'm doing this today because I did one yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? I guess it was yesterday. Look, the days go they go like fast for me. So half the time, I don't even know what day it is. Um, Cordelia G and Darian, whom I follow on Twitter. What's going on? One Camila just said they'll go to 5JH's concert and shoot Normani. Um, when they're these fans, first of all, these fans could not last. And I was just saying that, and my mom was talking about this. She's like, these fans could not last in my day. She said, like, because I mean, it's if you had like one bad performance, you would pretty much be excommunicated from the industry. Nobody would look at you. Nobody would give an ounce of a crap about you. Um, and so people take things way too seriously. They get way too sensitive over little tiny things like I mean, granted, yeah, I went in a little bit, but it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad. There are other people who go in on them so much worse than I do, and go in on people, period, more than I do. I feel like I'm kind of mild. I'm kind of mild compared to other people who go in. Um, People need to get a grip. They said they're protesting. Oh, thank you. You saw my mom and I look. I didn't even know anybody was really following me on Instagram. I haven't posted anything on Instagram in like months. I want to say it's been months since I posted on Instagram. I'm gonna get back on it though because I used to love being on Instagram. Literally, like my roommate, who was also like one of my best friends, George. He and I used to get on Instagram like pretty much every morning. The first thing that we would do when we could wake up, never mind going and getting ready for class. No, we would both wake up and be like liking photos on Instagram that were posted over the night. Or if we like went to a party or something, we would always post things to Instagram and then kind of like talk about it the next morning as we decide whether or not we want to delete the photos. Everyone always says that my mother and me look alike. Like it's like not even oh wait. I have something. Give me a second. Okay. So um So I have this picture. I don't know if you can probably see it, but everybody who always says I look like my mother, I always show them this picture because this is her when she was like, I want to say 13 years old, 13 or 14. And it, like, we put it like a side by side with one of my pictures, and it was like almost identical, and it's scary. It is very scary how much alike we looked. Oh my gosh. uh, but yeah, no, she probably would hate me. I'm glad she doesn't watch my videos because she would hate the fact that I just showed a picture of her as a child. Although she loved herself as a child anyway. So it is what it is. But pretty much, if I decided to grow my hair out like that, I would probably look like that. It's really scary. Oh gosh. But how's everybody doing? How's everyone, coping with being in a society that doesn't appreciate us unless we're, giving them entertainment? But I'm gonna sip my tea to that one. Good. So today I'm taking suggestions, and it's open to anybody who watches this video after the live is over. I'm probably only going to be on here until like 3:45, 3:50 because my brother comes home soon, so I'm trying not to have him be all up in the camera like last time. He's probably going to do it anyway. I'm making breakfast and eating. That's how I'm dealing with it. Making breakfast? Where are you at? You're making breakfast. Do you live on like the West Coast? Because over here it's 3 o'clock. You're in a bus and this old lady is laying on your shoulder. That's funny. I live in Nevada. Oh no. You live in Nevada? Oh God. All morning long they've been talking about the attack in Vegas all morning long, because my mom, like, every morning, that's how she starts off her day. Whenever she's off of work, she always starts her day off by watching MSNBC, and all morning long it's Trump, it's Vegas, it's Puerto Rico. I'm like, gosh darn it, there are so many like ridiculous, like horrible things going on right now, and it's like a lot of it is like close to home too, So I hope that, you're doing all right down there. We're getting a Pitbull collab, Dinah's song, Lauren's song, what? Full sentences. We're getting a Pitbull collab, Dinah's song, Lauren's song, in a month. God bless October. What? Oh. What? So, I don't know what. Did you mean to put like commas? The LA what shooting in LA? I thought it was Las Vegas. Okay, anyway. So, again, I'm taking suggestions on some. Did you already film your reaction to Sauced Up? How did you know? How did you know I already I already filmed the reaction? Oh God, Lauren is gonna have a song with Ty Dolla Sign. Girl. No, I'm kidding. Not really. Okay, that's what I thought you meant, Las Vegas. I'm like, there was another one? Oh my God, what the hell? Just FYI, Chile concert wasn't that good. Argentina and Brazil were better. I heard that from people. That's the reason why I actually chose Sauced Up in what is it? Belo Horizonte, the one in Brazil. So I chose that one to watch. But I'm gonna see about Argentina. Whichever one. I'm not even gonna say the whichever one I can actually get a lot out of. I'm going to post that one. I know you're gonna go in on them for being off cancel stuff. Now it depends on the one. It depends on which one I watch, because the one that I watched was in Brazil, and it wasn't that bad. Like I caught on to a couple of things, like um, but that wasn't the one, But I didn't see the ones that people were saying that they were off key. The only thing that I mentioned, and I'm not going to really say too much, the only thing that I really mentioned a lot of was just like being careful about how, the amount of support that Normani puts in to her belting, because she's not really used to belting like that all the time. So, she was a little pitchy there. And also, whose verse? Somebody's verse was a little, I don't know if it's Mani or Lauren. I think Lauren was good though. But to be honestly, that performance wasn't that bad, and the energy was good too. Good vibes I had from it. Ali and Lauren actually kind of showed themselves towards the end, so just stay tuned for it. Just stay tuned for my reaction to Sauced Up, and I did the one in Brazil. I was looking around for some SZA. Don't mind me. I'm like trying to stretch my neck. I'm looking around for like videos of SZA, and I can't find any. Like I don't know what to look for. She hasn't performed Love Galore too many places. Apparently, she performed it on Jimmy Fallon, and a lot of people actually have reaction videos of that. But apparently, it took the video down because I can't even find it. Just a small like minute and a half snippet, but I can't find the full performance anywhere. I don't know why. Jimmy Fallon has a YouTube channel. Why didn't he put it on? That's an issue. Okay, Normani has to put more effort into her verse and Sauced Up because it's so low. That's an issue that we have in Make You Mad, because that's something that I mentioned in there, is that everything is kind of low in that song except for Lauren and Ali's parts, and then of course whatever comes after that. But Dinah and Normani, they don't have like the best support when they're singing lower. Especially Dinah. Like, I don't even know why they really even gave that part to Dinah. I mean, she sounds sexy on the track when she's doing it, but if you can't hear it live, there's no point. So they got to work on that. But I mean, I don't know. Monty could have been seriously injured because there was something in her stomach and she needed surgery. It could have actually damaged her back and stomach permanently, yet she still performed. I mean, well, yes, we know. Like, Monty was like hurting herself all up and through damn shit. She was hurting herself all up and through Dancing with the Stars, and she still got up there and danced, girl. Like, her spine, didn't she have issues with her spine, her lower back or something with her hip? But she still got up there and shake it. She still would get up there and do her thing. React to SZA's performance at Black Girls Rock. Okay, Black Girl. Okay, you know what? I didn't even get to see Black Girls Rock this year. I always like seeing Black Girls Rock. That's like one of my favorite like musical events of the year. I just like seeing, obviously Black girls doing what the hell? Oh, okay. I need to Sorry, I'm like bringing up another window. Okay, so again, I'm taking suggestions and I'm also taking some questions. Anything that you want to ask me, I mean, I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Okay. I'm upset that I actually missed Black Girls Rock this year because it was right in Newark. Like it was in NJPAC. I don't even know if they're gonna have it there next year, but that was everything. Don't say you miss me when you don't call. Don't say hurting without the scars. Don't promise me tonight without tomorrow too. My voice is gone, damn it. Oh God. I actually recorded something earlier because, well, it was more like I started recording a video and what happened, I had to run to the kitchen and then I started singing Lonely Night, which I didn't know that it actually sounded good. I didn't know it sounded good. Like, this is what happens to me all the time, is that I'll put the camera on and try to start recording, and then, you know, I go off and do something else, and then meanwhile it's recording me while I'm in like another room or something. And I sing everywhere I go. It doesn't matter where I am. I sing at work. And oh God, what is it? I started singing Lonely Night in my kitchen. So you're probably going to hear that. Wait. Oh God, it's funny what I come up with when I'm just playing around, and it's hilarious. Oh God, but that was like before I started filming Sauced Up. Dinah's voice keeps cracking in Don't Say You Love Me, and I have no idea why. She usually doesn't crack. She does sometimes crack, but I mean, it is what it is. Official cover, please. Eventually. Your runs have my wig. My runs are not that great. To be honest, they're not that great. They're really not. My runs are basic as hell. Like there was this oh God, I can't wait to share. Oh my God, I really can't wait to share my music with you guys. I really can't, because I've been wanting to, but I just can't yet. I mean, like, I really just can't right now. There's still a lot that has to be done and not a lot of like space and time to do it because everybody works, you know. It's difficult when you have a career aside from the career that you want. You have like a day job. I feel bad for Dinah's lungs. Girl, stop it. Not I mean, look. Oxygen every day. Stop, I'm kidding. Let me stop. Oh, thank you. That is having a lot of parts in this album, so she'll need to step it up. She's my fave, and I have to see so much spoiled potential. That's what I said. That's the reason why I went into her the way that I did, is because I know, like, She has a lot more lines in this album than she's ever had in any other album, any other like, you know, body of work. And she's going to be singing a lot more, you know, and she kind of set herself up for this because, you know, you sing all this stuff in all these songs that also will probably have choreography. You need to make sure that you're, you know, that you have this breath control down. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But she has improved. Yes. I'm not going to denounce the fact that she has improved. She definitely has improved. But when it comes to other performances, when it comes to other songs, maybe that they haven't performed as much yet, she still kind of struggles with it. But that's the thing, though. I don't know why they have this pattern of horrible, like not horrible, but like less than great performances of their songs for the first time. Like, I don't know what it is. I was just watching your down reaction and you did Lauren's high note literally the same way. Can you sing it for us? Because I always struggle. Which one? I have multiple down reactions. You know how many times I reacted to a down performance? Wait, what high notes does Lauren have? At the end? I don't know. Wait. Right. Now I can't even remember what the hell down even sounds like right now. That's a damn shame. I've been listening to the rest of the album so much more that I kind of just let down go for a minute. Let me see here. That's weird. Oh, I can't do that note right now, girl. Please, I can't. The Lord, you holding me down. I can't do that right now. Like, it sounded bad when I just tried it now. Like, it's horrible. Because I'm not even supporting it at all. No support whatsoever, and I'm not even trying to do it. Down is kind of good. I always find myself hating on it. Yeah, I'm the one who plays it every single day. I haven't really played it much. It's not on my. See, the thing is, I have playlists, and let's see. As of right now, my most listened to playlist is called Vibes, and it's pretty much just every song that I feel like I can just kind of cruise down the road to and stuff in the car. So those songs they include like JoJo's song Vibe, Like This, Clover's Good Thing. I have Angel, Lonely Night, Make You Mad. I have FX's Four Walls, Diamond, and Shadow. Then I have EXO, The Eve, Coco Bob, Diamond, Chill. Dawn Richard's Titans, Hardly Breathing and Slower by Brandy. Also by Brandy, It's Not Worth It, I Thought, All in Me. I got Hold Up, Beyonce. Then I got Shiny, Shift, You Need Me, Prism, Feel Good, Tinashe, Bet, Cold Sweat, How Many Times, Indigo Child, Company, Party Favors, Touch Pass. Then I have Zara Larson, What They Say, To Get From Me, Ain't My Fault. I got Yoga, Janelle Monáe. I love that song. Like, that's like one of my guilty pleasures. And then some more JoJo. Then I got Keenan Lonsdale again, Good Life. I love that song. Cause money, so what? We just want real love. All that fake shit, blow it up. It's so cute. I love that song so much. After the VMAs, Down became that big. Oh, honestly, seriously, it literally like skyrocketed back to the charts after the VMAs. Like it went back on the charts. People started buying the song and they started buying the album. I'm just like, dag. I guess the award shows do matter. In my opinion, they lack training. Now, this is Joanna Jean, or John or Jean. I think it's Joanna Jean. Um, in my opinion, they lack training. They want to do a lot without having the needed technique. You can't expect to sing well while dancing without having amazing control of your voice. That is a very good point, and that's what I've been trying to get everybody to realize this entire time. That, oh, they're getting better. No, no. Back when, if you couldn't handle singing while dancing at the same time, guess what? You just didn't do it until you were ready. You know, do you think that Destiny's Child did all those crazy, like hard, difficult routines before they were ready to do it? No, in the beginning they would do little small little hip motions and hand waving and stuff before they actually got, to be able to do more. Before they got to Bootylicious, they had to do No 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 and Jumpin'. They had to do Say My Name. They had to do those little things first before they got to Bootylicious, and especially Lose My Breath. I mean, those probably the most difficult choreo that they've ever had to do, Lose My Breath. It took a while for them to be able to do all of that, but they gradually brought it in. They went from 5H, they went from doing absolutely no choreo at all to trying to do a full-on routine and really only having a little bit of space in between each era. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And they clearly didn't do the training that we're supposed to do. Right? I was just saying that. They need Destiny's Child type boot camp. Listen, as much as I despise that weasel, they need to hire freaking Matthew Knowles or something. He needs some coins, okay? He's been excommunicated from the family. He needs some coins, and he knows. I mean, at least he knows what he's doing. That him or Frank Gatson. I mean, he's working on June's Diary a little bit. Like, I mean, he at least trained them to be able to do what they're doing right now. And if you watch their like I said, go back to that Essence Fest performance. That was their first major performance. On like a full set, 45 minutes. And these girls danced and sang at the same time with Good Time. They went in, okay? And then they went right into the next song. And there was hardly any breath issues, You could tell that they have been doing the training. They have been rehearsing. And it's really sad because they've only been out for, it's been over a year now. But by that time, it was only about a year. And it is what it is. I'll never understand why they can't remember choreo either. Allie still forgets All in My Head choreo. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense because All in My Head, I mean, you got fans who know All in My Head choreo. It's probably better than half of them do. It's actually kind of sad. But I guess when you're up there, sometimes you do forget, or when you're trying to be, I don't know. But at this point, Worth It, All in My Head, Boss. The choreo for those songs should be like muscle memory. And that's the thing. Like, when you perform something, when you've done something over and over and over, your body's nervous system, it kind of acts on its own when it's put into a certain situation. When your senses are exposed to certain environments, your body will react without you even really thinking about it. And when that music comes on, when you hear the first you should be already ready to hit the, you should already be ready to hit the first move, and for the rest of the song it should just be a natural flow. But a lot, sometimes they don't get it. It looks really bad when you got Normani and Dinah in sync, but Allie and Lauren are off. I agree that they also do need some backup dancers because it'll take a lot of the pressure for them to really hit a whole bunch of moves like full on. it'll take a lot of that pressure away from them. I feel like they're so pressured today, and I feel like a lot of artists are pressured to have choreography because you've had artists like Beyonce and Janet Jackson who incorporate dance moves and full on routines with their musical performances. But not everybody can do it, and not everybody should do it. There are certain people who really just need to focus on their vocals, instead of trying to do choreography. And then there are some who shouldn't do either at all. Just saying. Janet didn't sing live. Now, at one point, Janet did sing live, but I don't know about recently. She's older though. She's 50, guys. And backup sing. Okay, Sean should never put Normina next to each other. It would make Allren stand out more, and we all know that they aren't dancers. Stop it. I don't know what he was thinking for Angel. I don't know either. The choreo for Angel was so... It could have been better, and it could have been more strategic. I feel like just threw a whole bunch of moves together and then said, hey, here you guys go. I really wasn't, I don't know. It was cool for a second, but then I don't know where it went after that. I don't know. Why is Normina on the same side of Angel? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, you could definitely notice the difference in the skill level when you have Normina and Allren on opposite sides. It's very noticeable. But I will say in Brazil, Ali and Lauren, they kind of showed themselves a little bit, especially at the end where they did like a little bit of like a coordinated dance, I wanted to say. But anyway, so the last like 10 minutes, I'm gonna open it up for questions. So ask me whatever you want to ask me. It could be something personal, it could be something what the hell? It can be something related to music or video games or anime, TV shows. Oh, I started watching How to Get Away with Murder on Hulu. I gotta catch up because I'm only on the first episode of the season 4. So I am really looking forward to seeing the rest. Too bad Wes, died. Spoiler. Wes did die, but it's going to be interesting to see how this season goes without one of the main characters. Although he wasn't even one of my favorites. I liked him because I grew up watching him on Harry Potter, like for 2 seconds per movie. But when y'all think they going solo, please don't bring questions like that. No, I love How to Get Away with Murder. I love that show. Annalise is a hoe, and I'm here for it. I think that all of us can agree on the fact that Normani is no longer as underrated as she used to be. I mean, most people are still talking about her split on the VMAs and that she was the only one that really stood out on that stage. Just saying. Like even freaking Adrian Expression was going off for Normani, which is very, 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 very surprising. He has never liked a Fifth Harmony performance ever. So it is very surprising to me that he actually liked their performance on the VMAs. Obviously, we still need to work on the vocals, but it is what it is. So, okay, I guess no questions for me. I don't really... So you know that like somebody was asking me about my post before, or like, and I still got somebody who DM'd me about it. They were asking me about my post and who it was about the subscribers and stuff. Um, the person I was talking about is actually on this live stream. But anyway, I'm just gonna put that out there. Who is your favorite X-Men? Storm, duh. Come on now. Where are we at? It's obviously Storm. But I also like Rogue and I like Nightcrawler as well. Oh, and oh my gosh. So someone we don't talk about too much. I like Emma Frost a little bit. And I did like Gambit until I found out how useless he kind of is. Lauren has actually given energy on stage. Do you think Fifth Harmony has had an iconic performance yet? The VMA performance came pretty close to being iconic, but not quite. Just because, you know, it was pretty much Normani's performance with like background dancers and singers. Honestly, that was pretty much what the VMAs was. I wasn't really kidding it from the other guys. Like I really wasn't. I mean, maybe Allie, but definitely not Dinah, and definitely not Lauren. Not too much. But again, it is what it is. But that's the one that comes the closest to me because it had the most reception. A lot of people liked it, and it got millions of views on YouTube. Tidal performing. They're performing on Tidal. Coming collab. What do I think about 5H's upcoming collab with Pitbull? I don't think about it because I don't know. Is the door locked? Oh, God, I gotta open the door. Give me a second. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so Fifth Harmony is going to be, they're going to be on Tidal. They're going to perform on Tidal for a charity event thrown by Jay-Z. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe they'll get a chance to meet their queen, Beyonce. Listen, I want to see a picture of 5H with Beyonce, although they're nowhere near her level yet. But I know a whole lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, Dinah finally reunites with her mother." I hope that people let this go. I mean, we're starting to let it go now, but I hope that people really let it go. Like, obviously, Dinah is not related to Beyonce in any way. Like, she doesn't really even look like her like that. The only thing about her that is similar is the fact that they both wear their hair the same. But anyway, what do you think they should perform at the Tidal performance? Angel, please. Like, what? They need to get that down. Perform Angel. I feel like, I wonder why Jay-Z invited them. That's interesting. It was probably a business thing. You know, they need the hottest girl group. They're probably trying to round it out with the hottest female artist, you know, hottest female rapper. So Nicki Minaj, maybe, I don't know who else is going to be there. But the hottest female rapper, maybe Cardi B is going to be there. I don't know. I think it's Cardi B, not Nicki. I think it's Cardi B. They need the hottest male rapper. They need the hottest male singer, female singer. And the hottest group, like they're probably, you know, they need the hottest girl group, like obviously. So that's probably why he called them. They should perform Lonely Night, Sauced Up, and Angel mashup. I don't agree. I don't agree. Think about I don't know about Watch it. They need to get away from Epic ASAP, though. Allie vocally is much better than Dinah. Girl. I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that. Dinah has some of the best vocals in 5H, to be honest. She just needs to work on her consistency when she's dancing. What tea are you spilling? Girl, that tea is cold. That tea is cold. This is where we disagree. We usually agree on a lot, Danny, but this time we have to disagree. I don't know. Allie is the second best. I don't think so. I think Lauren is the second best. I think it goes, just saying, I think it goes Dinah, Lauren, Allie, Normani. When it comes to consistency of vocals, when there's no dancing involved. Now, when there's dancing involved, bump Dinah down to like the bottom. I'm sorry, I have to. But I think that Lauren, because Lauren, to me, she has more control. So Lauren ain't the best. No. We're not gonna do this, but I will say that from everything that I've heard up until now, Lauren actually has some good vocals. And we're not talking about range. We're not talking about clarity of voice. We're talking about consistency. Granted, she's had more consistency in the past than she has had in this era specifically, but I'm summing it up completely. And to me, a lot of the time, Allie is not on point. And a lot of the time, she is yelling. She's doing like a little too much of the screaming when she goes into the higher registers. Granted, that's her range, but it's like hardly any resonance. Her voice goes very thin up there, whereas Lauren, her voice resonates wherever she is on the scale, wherever she is. But Lauren, to me, she's gonna get it back, guys. She's gonna get it back, and trust me, the way that she's going right now, she's gonna get it back. Lauren she actually has the potential to be the technical singer of 5H, even more so than Dinah, in my opinion. The only thing that Dinah really has over Lauren is kind of where she takes her voice and the overall tone of her voice and the versatility of her voice. But Lauren, to me, I don't know. Lauren to me she can definitely get to where she used to be. Because when I first heard a lot of their stuff in the beginning, I thought Lauren was probably one of the better vocalists because she always came so strong. Her voice is actually very powerful. But anyway. But see, right, that's what I said after the smoking, but it's starting to get better now. Her voice is actually becoming more, her voice has actually become like more clear in recent months. But sometimes Allie sometimes does too much. And that's the reason why I do not put her that high. She's like third or fourth. I mean, sometimes Normani bests her. I like when Allie sings lower, like in No Way. Her verse on No Way is magic. I love it. And it doesn't take all of the high-pitched, you know, belting. You get it. You're an L stand, girl. No, I'm not. You know that I love Dinah, but again, I gotta keep it 100. Dinah's not as consistent vocally as Lauren is. And right now, she's not even as consistent vocally as Normani is. But, well, I would say no, because Normani has a tendency to go flat a lot. I mean, a lot. So, I mean, that's just an issue that she has to get into. But as far as, like, breath control, why is the phone ringing? This happens to me all the time. No, I'm not answering the phone. Nobody even knows this number, so it's definitely a telecom. Oh, gosh. It's definitely a telemarketer. My conspiracy theory is that they have not provided proper vocal training for OT4 because 5H has always just been a platform for Camila. All OT4 vocal issues are fixable, but they just kept on tour. Ellie has to do that because she can't sing the low notes. If she does, she'll sound like a... Stop it. I hear my brother. He's on his way. Hello, Justin.
Hello.
What is that? Did you buy a book? Ow! Step on my foot.
Sorry.
A student's dictionary. This is literally a dictionary, Justin.
Yeah.
What?
It's a student's dictionary.
Okay, and it's the same thing as a regular dictionary, except, you know, probably has some extra footnotes and stuff. I don't know. So are you going to just read the dictionary and learn words?
Huh?
Are you just going to read the dictionary and learn words?
Is it?
I'm not repeating myself for a third time. Are you going to read the dictionary? So what was the point of getting it?
Well, the teacher.
Is it library book?
No.
The teacher gave it to you?
Yes.
Why?
Well.
No, your teacher was being shady. She's trying to say. Anyway, I hate his teacher. I can't stand her. Anyway, no. Fifth Harmony actually they weren't actually dancing much in the beginning. Like they would have little moves here and there, but it wasn't like full-on routines like they're doing now. So they probably only really started doing full-on routines. I want to say it's 727 because even at Boss was the only song. Oh, Worth It, but even then Worth It wasn't even all that like involved choreographically. That's a word, right? I feel like I just made up a word. It's probably a word. It wouldn't be fair to compare. No, you can still compare them because if you think like they could have had the same amount of training, you know, again, it's been 5 years. You know, if they really wanted to work on doing all of the dancing and stuff, they should have started that from the beginning, one. And honestly, because of the fact that June's Diary has already surpassed them when it comes to singing and dancing at the same time, they've only been out for a year. So I mean, the comparison doesn't even matter. Like the amount of time that you've actually been in the industry does not even matter. I know you didn't just tell me to carry on.
Tell me to carry on.
Don't jump in the chair like that.
Sorry.
Anyway, so clearly I'm like done because that's a good point. Everybody wants to be Beyonce, but nobody wants to put in the work. Listen, if you really want to be out here, look, watch some of these old clips of Beyonce when they were younger, when Destiny's Child was first being formed, when they were Girls' Time, and they would be running around and they'd be all day long practicing vocals, dance. It took years for them to get to, you know, where they were. But at the same time, you know, they worked hard. They didn't, you know, they every day. That's really what that means. Everybody wants to be Beyonce. That means that they are inspired, but it's pretty much the same thing. They need Danity Kane's choreographer. Granted, Danity Kane definitely did have some better choreography than Fifth Harmony. Their vocals were that great, but their vocals became better later on. And it was sad because they had lost 2 members at that point. When they put out DK3, I saw some of their performances, and their vocals actually were better. So, ooh, Lori, yes. If they got Lorianne Gibbs, she don't play. Lorianne would get them all the way together. I love Lorianne. I've loved Lorianne ever since the movie Honey, when she appeared and she played a bit. Why are you on the floor under the table? Stop. Go. What are you? What?
How can you also see me down there? You were,
I don't have to see you. I hear you.
Oh, like I was not making noise when I just got in there. I was not making noise when I got in there.
Go do something. It's the weekend. Find something to do. You don't even have homework. Did you bring your book? Did you bring your textbook? Goodbye. Bye. What's crazy, when they put rehearsal videos on Instagram, they're still not in sync. So clearly they're not even in sync in rehearsals. Oh damn. Spilled the tea. Justin sounds scared of you. Listen, I kind of have to play double, you know, I have to kind of play the hard parent when my mom is not around. And Justin is not my son. He is my little brother. Yeah, it's my little brother. He's 15 years younger than me. So it's kind of like he's my son, because I do look after him and take care of him and stuff when my mom is not around. And, you know, he knows that I'm his brother, but he does respect me in that way. Like if I tell him to do something, like he knows that he should do it. What is your opinion of JoJo? Yeah, you're clearly new to the channel, so welcome. I talk about JoJo every day, literally. I just shared my playlist, and most of my songs on here are JoJo songs. Like I have the entire freaking Mad Love album on this playlist, but then I also have albums, which by the way are no longer available for purchase or stream on Spotify or iTunes. So you can't find High Road and you can't find her first album. Sad. But I love Mad Love. I liked every song on that album, which does not happen all the time. I loved every song. I was just listening to Reckless this morning. I was reckless with your heart. I took for granted, yeah, that you handed. Reckless with your heart. Sean doesn't push them since he's let Allie and Lauren slide, even though they lack energy and aren't comparable to Normina. They think they're off the hook. It's clearly Sean's fault. I don't know. I don't know whose fault it is. I mean, it's everybody's fault. Everybody who's involved. If you know, it's not just the choreographer. Oh yes, Demonstrate. Definitely one of my favorite. Demonstrate. I love. I love it. It's not his fault they can't keep up. It's kind of everybody's fault though, because they see this is going, like they see that this is a problem. This is a going on, like this is an issue that keeps going on. It's not just the choreographer. There's other coaches. There's other people there. There's you know, they have their managers there with them when they're in the dance rehearsals, when they're rehearsing for the tours and stuff. The managers, producers, people who are involved in, you know, their whole team is pretty much there everywhere they go. So clearly they're surrounded by a bunch of yes men. If they are going to continue to do the same things and make the same mistakes, they're clearly not really putting a whole lot of effort into it. They're just throwing stuff at them. They're just throwing them out there on stage and letting them do whatever they want to do. It clearly seems like that because they should have improved a lot more over this year. It seems like, you know, they've improved, but not as much as they could have, you know? And again, I bring up June's Diary. By this time next year, hopefully they are like somewhere really big. I hope Jay-Z should have called them for title, just saying. But it was like, it didn't make any sense how June's Diary is already getting the hang of doing of putting on good performances and singing while dancing with like less than half value and, you know, less than half of their team. You know, just a whole bunch of people just surrounding them to collect a check is what most of them are doing. I feel like that's what they're doing. That's what a lot of them do. They only care about the money. They don't care about the artists themselves and how to actually make that artist the best that they can be. A lot of these artists are being really just played by their record labels, and it's sad. Oh, I haven't heard that, but those songs actually would go really good together. Demonstrate and Dance for You. I can see it. Did y'all see how they took Ratchet Life from June's Diary and gave it to the StarCast? No, really? I did not know that because I don't watch Star. I don't care about that show. It's problematic and I don't really care about it. I barely care about Empire anymore. The only reason why I'm still watching it is because, you know, I support Black entertainers. You know, no matter where they are. And since I started watching the show anyway, I said, why not? And I liked, well, I don't know if Sierra McLean is actually going to appear on it anymore. That's kind of what kept me watching because Sierra was on it, and I've been following Sierra and her sisters since Daddy's Little Girls. So like I love anytime that they appear in movies and TV shows and stuff. I'm waiting for an album from McLean. They're the freaking girl group we need. Jussie Smollett is bae. Only reason I watch Empire. Yeah. I'm more of a Trey Pryor. As long as they continue to make money touring, they will keep putting them out there. They're being used when L.A. Reid not explode. Look, I love Keeping Up with Fifth Harmony. I do too. I do have one video that that I did a reaction to Keeping Up with Fifth Harmony, but then people started like requesting me to react to a whole bunch of other videos that aren't music related. So Yeah. They have a YouTube channel. Have you seen them playing the harmonizing games? Yes. McLean, listen, I love whenever they post a video, I'm right on it. I love them. They're so organic because they're sisters. I feel like they would really make an amazing group. They do make an amazing group. When they were singing songs on Disney Channel and stuff, I was into every song that they put out. Rise is such a beautiful song. I even like The Great Divide in the Tinkerbell movie. Like, that was a good song. And Go, oh gosh, and even their rendition of this Jingle Bell Rock, like they were doing it. We need like an album from them. Hopefully next year, maybe they'll start working on some music together because they're too talented musically to not do any music. I know that they're all doing like acting projects. I know Lauren, she's doing this YouTube project on YouTube Red, and obviously China was doing Disney. She was in Descendants too, and then I think this fall or next year, it might be in the fall, she's going to be on Black Lightning. She's going to be playing one of the daughters on the song Black Lightning. And Sierra obviously was on Empire. I don't know if what else she's like planning on doing, but the three of them sound amazing together when they're just playing around. Now, if you sound really good while you're playing around, you know that that's talent. I want to see Imani in a movie. I've heard China's song. Oh, that "What's My Name" song. China went in on that song. I love that song. It is from Disney, but I have to take my hat off to them for that song. They did it for that song. She was giving me. What shows are you into nowadays? Me. So if you follow my channel, you know that I started doing episode recaps for The Gifted. The first episode just premiered this past Monday, and I'm gonna, continue the series for as long as it lasts. I just talked about How to Get Away with Murder. And I did watch Scandal until it became really boring. They came back for their last season now, so I might check it out. I watch a lot of TV, to be honest, because I've been watching some anime too. Everybody told me to get on to My Hero Academia, so I've been doing that. I've been catching up with the episodes on Hulu. They just ended the second season, and so we're waiting for the next one. It's actually pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I like that they have powers that aren't like the norm. Like, someone just doesn't have like super strength or something, or somebody just doesn't have like telekinesis or something. It's powers that you wouldn't think about somebody actually having, and they call them quirks. And it is like a lot of the powers are quirky in a lot of ways, like Uraraka, who is able to like make things float when she touches them. Like it pretty much makes things weightless when she touches them. I think that concept is entirely cool because there's been so many like superhero themed like shows and anime and stuff, and I feel like everybody can control fire, everybody can fly, everybody can have super strength, everybody can levitate things with their minds and read minds and tell the future, and we get the same crap all the time. And so it's cool to see these kinds of powers. Someone who creates explosions from like the like special chemical that's secreted in his glands and stuff. I think that's so amazing. So they were really being creative with My Hero Academia. I like it. Did you watch Death Note on Netflix? No, but I heard it was actually crap from a few people that didn't like it. And I honestly have never actually really watched the anime like that. Like I saw like one episode or a few episodes, but I really didn't get into it like that. I might go back and watch it. It was years ago that I watched Death Note for the first time, so I might be interested in it now. My interests have changed over time. And let's see, any other shows that I'm watching? Boruto, I'm watching Boruto. The next generation of Naruto. Did you like the Jonas Brothers as a band? I kind of did. I wasn't really crazy about a lot of like rock back when. But I did like the Jonas Brothers for who they were. Yeah. I like them separately. Like I like Joe where he went, and he's like the lead singer for that band now. I don't know, like DNCE or something. And then Nick Jonas has his solo career. So I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't really like a big Jonas head anyway. The fact that they just I've seen One Punch Man is actually very, very, very good. I like One Punch Man. There's other shows that I watched too, but I haven't. Well, whenever it comes back, Orange is the New Black. That's my show. Oof. I like designate an entire day to like binge watch. But yeah, that's about it. I need to like get myself ready. Whew. I'm supposed to be going out tonight. Oh, I didn't mention some of the other show. Okay, so there's like some like what they call BL dramas from Thailand, and I've mentioned it in another live stream. Somebody asked me about like they asked me the same question, like what kinds of shows do I watch? And there's like these BL dramas. They're called BL dramas. They have like they have like they're like gay theme dramas, or some of them are actual like love stories or whatever, and they're really interesting, and a lot of them are like web series and stuff. So like people like they sub them in English and then put them on YouTube or Dailymotion or something. And it's honestly like a lot of the stories are really interesting, and there's even one that's like incredibly like hot. Like if you want to see like some really good like action, or like action, then check out the series called Together with Me. It's a prequel to another song, another drama called Bad Romance. But I mean, it's good. It was good. It had me hooked. Just a drama. What is your my Twitter is @Tilsad. I gotta. Well, actually, no. Do I have to cook? We cooked yesterday. I think we still have some food in there. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll take the last round of questions, and then that'll be it. It's been 2 weeks and I haven't heard from everything Fifth Harmony. I know. What happened? It's been a while. Like you said that she deleted the account, and we really haven't heard anything since then. Like no comments on my videos, nothing on social media. Listen to Younger now. Younger. Huh. What do you think is the best 5H song? Oh God. I don't even know. I mean, it depends on the day for me. Like sometimes definitely nothing from the EP. I actually like Angel. I actually really do like Angel, and it definitely falls in like my top 5 favorite, because it's just a song that it's like a style that they've never really tackled before, and I love it. Same thing with Lonely Nights. Lonely Night, I put it in my top 5 too. So I mean, those two are up there, but I don't really know what I would call the best. Bye, Joanna. But I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go because I'm actually getting kind of sleepy, and I have to work on a couple things, and I gotta meet my friend at 6. So we're going to well, I don't want to tell you where I'm going. Hey, I love your videos, new subscriber. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the mess that is Tilsad Marcel. Yeah, no, there's nothing, there really isn't that much going on here yet. It's funny how a whole bunch of people went in on me and like unsubscribed from my channel, and then I had 909, and now I'm like back up past where I was. So I like lost like 3 subscribers and then gained like 6. Hilarious. X-Men versus Avengers. Which side do you choose? X-Men. X-Men is literally like, I love them. Avengers, I don't like Captain America. Like the only heroes in the Avengers side that I like are Black Widow, Black Panther. Damn. Like who else do I really like? Scarlet Witch. I do like Scarlet Witch, although I'm not really crazy about the way that they portray her in the movies. Like her power is so much more. But with X-Men, there's so many to choose from. 1, 2. I mean, I just love their powers, and I like kind of how their story seems so much more believable to me. I love their story. Between Cheetah Girls, Camp Rock, and High School Musical, what do you like best? Cheetah Girls. Hands down. Better music. Well, we'll exclude Cheetah Girls One World. And just say Cheetah Girls and Cheetah Girls 2 maybe. Better storyline, and I don't know. High School Musical was so to me. I was just like I wasn't really crazy about it, but I watched it. I liked part 2 better than part 1 though. Okay, between Camp Rock and High School Musical. I don't really know. I mean, I liked Camp Rock, but both movies seem so. Every Black person will say Cheetah Girls. I don't know that every Black person will say Cheetah Girls. I'm not sure, but I know I did, and I don't speak for the rest of my community when I say that. Like the Cheetah Girl, I just loved it. I don't know. The voices were better. The damn songs were better. The dance numbers were better. And they had less people. Like, so I was just like, what the hell? Like they were a force by themselves. But anyway, it is what it is. Listen, nobody could step up. Listen, that daggone the choreo for that song, I loved it. If you're really Black. Well, I am really Black. Why do people dislike the Cheetah Girls 3? Because Raven wasn't in it. That's pretty much what it was. That, and the story was so like 2-dimensional. It was so cheesy. It was like more corny than them going to Spain for a music competition. They were going to be in like a Bollywood movie that really wasn't even on Bollywood or something, and then like they had to end up competing, but then in the end they all ended up being in the movie anyway. Like what the hell? Like I really didn't care too much for it, and then they try to force these love stories. I was just like, no, man, no. It was fine when it was just Raven or Sabrina getting the love stuff, but then they tried to do it for both Adrian and Aqua in the same movie, and I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, nah, miss me with that. But anyway, No Place Like Us. I like that song. I like the first song on the One World. I liked Cheetah Love. I like that. And Dance Me If You Can. Dance Me If You Can and Cheetah Love were my favorite songs off of that soundtrack. I will say that those were actually really good. But anyway, let me go. I gotta go. I'll do another one later this week or later, like next week. I'll do one maybe following my, well, not following, probably the day after the Gifted recap. So that'll be like a Tuesday. I'm heading back to the studio. We actually canceled my studio session in lieu of next week, and I'm going to do it next week instead because there's still some parts I have to work out. Oh yeah, La Nita, the Nana, the La Nita, La Nita, La Nita, yeah. I love that. Best vocals in the Cheetah Girls between Raven and Adrian. Yes, Raven is the only girl I knew. I will say Adrian. I loved Adrian's voice. I've liked Adrian's voice. I've loved Adrian since 3LW. So like I loved her when she was in the Cheetah Girls. But I will say Raven, to me, had the better control. And she was very, she had the most powerful voice. Heard her on the track. Aqua deserves respect. Aqua needs to sit down. Well, not Aqua. I'll say Keely, the actor who portrayed her. Listen. Anyway, I'm going to close it up here. Don't act like you don't know who 3LW is. Everybody knows Promises. That's all you have to say. And people are like, oh, them. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Mine is going to be crazy as hell. I'll take Justin to this birthday party tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys in another video, I guess. I don't know. I like doing these live streams. It's fun. But it takes up a lot of time during my day. So I got to like really work on. We're not answering any more Cheetah Girls questions. Best dancer in Cheetah Girls? I'm going to say Raven or Keely. But anyway, that's all. All right. Bye, guys.